Now, I have to say, the color of my Lexus NX is very beautiful in a tonic silver. So, yeah, different angles, different time of the day, or even different weather, you can see different colors. But today's episode, we're going to talk about the Lexus NX. What's the depreciation like? So, that's a very interesting to explore. And I have a 2024 Lexus NX. Before you get started, please remember hit the subscribe button, the bell icon, to be notified new videos. And if you like my video to the end, please help me out with a thumbs up. First of all, there's a lot of different factors that go into the price of a vehicle, and depreciation doesn't mean that's the price that the car will sell for. It just means how much people will be paying, the dealers will be paying, where will be paying. So, all cars mostly depreciate except for those years that were special, right? And usually the trims like the luxury trim, you're going to see more depreciation than the lesser trim, like the premium trim or the base trim, right? So just keep that in mind. Of course, these leather seats are really nice, semi-anion leather. Those are really nice seats overall. But just remember, you're paying extra for it, and you're gonna get a hit on the depreciation. So all those little features and extras that you add, modification, or all those options and packages you add to the vehicle can also affect the price. And so basically the depreciation. So if you really want to get the best value, maybe it's worthwhile to get the base model, right? So that you're going to see less depreciation. Of course, the plastic, well, the on the doors are nice. Yes, mine doesn't have lumbar support, and it's been a thing. Like, if you wanted lumbar support on the passenger side, you have to get the RX, for example. It's going to be a little bit bigger, more nicer inside, a better vehicle overall. But definitely, you do pay for those little things. But definitely, the seats on the leather luxury is actually better. So just want to mention that. And the hybrids, yeah, that's something that's really hot right now, especially with the higher gas prices and such. I don't know how long the gas price is going to be lasting at the high level, but definitely hybrids are in right now, and definitely you could save some money. So pretty much, hybrids are really hard to get, and dealers are not discounting. That's all I could say, right? For the Lexus NX, the reliability is pretty good overall, but doesn't mean that you don't do any maintenance. So you still have to do maintenance on the vehicle as well, even if you buy a hybrid. And you may not have like starter, alternator, drive belts. Well, actually, there's one drive belt in particular, but things that it doesn't have. Transmission as well. It doesn't have a transmission, for example, right? So you got things that especially like the starter, alternator. Those will wear out really fast, and you're not gonna have those issues, but you still have to do maintenance, changing the oil and stuff like that. And you still have filters to change, and also the brakes go for long distance. So this one has the Mark Levinson sound system, and I have pretty much all the amenities. What I didn't have, I actually added myself. Yes, I also got tinted windows. I really needed the tinted windows because it gets really hot, and I got the ceramic tint, keeps the heat out, and it's really nice in the summer. So space in the second row is not really that much in my vehicle, you probably noticed, but it's definitely ample. For me and my family, we don't need a lot of space because we don't. Our kids are grown, and we don't need the big seats. So let's look at the data over here. Okay, and let's look at these numbers here. So first of all, it's a 2024 Lexus NX, and this is based on 15,000 miles. It's a 5-year ownership cost. So courtesy at Edmunds.com, we're looking at this. I'll post a link in the description if you're interested in checking it out more. And they have a lot of other vehicles that they do this analysis on. True cost of ownership is about 68K. That includes the financing and all those other stuff. But total cash price is 52K. So for my vehicle, I pay more than 52K, by the way, of course, right? But it's a true cost of ownership. All right. So these numbers are pretty much estimates. It could be off. You got depreciation, taxes and fees, financing, fuel price. Of course, fuel prices are way, way higher now. Insurance price is pretty high too. Repairs are really low in this vehicle. You probably noticed that. And maintenance is high over time. So let's go over the numbers. Insurance is pretty consistent for the first 5 years. Maintenance will go up on the second year, but go down on the third year. Fourth year is going to go up again, and fifth year is going to be high. As the vehicle gets older, of course, you're going to have more maintenance. Repairs, you shouldn't be expecting any repairs for the first 3 years, all right? But maintenance, you might need tires. That's the thing I want to mention, right? I'm not talking about financing because you could be, get really great deals. But the depreciation is worse on the first year. So anytime you buy a vehicle, the first year is going to be worse for the depreciation. Then the years after get better. So let's, over here, we're going to compare the premium trim of Lexus NX, going to be the turbo one, compared to my luxury trim, Lexus NX, and the hybrid. So basically, there's going to be some differences here. Overall, so basically, you're going to see that the hybrid is going to give you more fuel saving instantly, right? You see the fuel saving is going to be a lot higher on the turbo. And also at the same time, depreciation is going to be higher on my luxury trim. So financing, I'm not going to talk about that. Taxes, and you don't need to talk about that. And both of them don't have many repairs. So you notice that no matter if you get the trim that's the turbo one, you're not gonna see a lot of maintenance on this vehicle. The NX is really a reliable vehicle, and if the hybrid is going to be a little bit more reliable in terms of the turbo, right? And you can see that the components are going to be less actually on the hybrid than say the turbo. The turbo handle more. All right, on this one in particular, I want to really compare deeper because it's about the premium trim and the luxury trim. And you would notice that the premium trim has pretty much the same numbers in terms of fuel savings and such and costs. Depreciation on luxury trim is going to be more because you're buying a higher end trim, and those always depreciate more than say the lower end models, right? If you could get the base model and you'd be happy with it, you could save quite a bit. But the depreciation is higher on the luxury trim. And also maintenance is about the same no matter if you bought the luxury trim or the premium trim. You probably would notice there's a pattern here. Depreciation is probably worse on the first year. The second year is still pretty high, and the third year is coming down. So if you buy a vehicle, probably 1 year or 2 year is really, year 2, year 3, that's just a good time to buy. So that's the quick overview of the depreciation of the Lexus NX. Two different models in particular. You have the turbo NX350 and the NX350h, the premium trim. So if you're considering a Lexus NX350 hybrid or non-hybrid, definitely it's going to be a reliable vehicle overall. Maintenance is going to be a little bit cheaper, and fuel is going to be cheaper on the hybrid. Keep that in mind. And if you want to save some money, you won't want to buy the luxury trim that I did over here, unless you really wanted the amenities. You can see the wheels is different. You got these 20-inch wheels. You're going to get the 18-inch wheel if you get the premium trim. But overall, it pretty much drives quite similar, right? So, differences in the seat, the material, no heads-up display and stuff like that. But if you don't mind those, you can save some more money. So I hope this video helps you out. Really appreciate a thumbs up. Comment or shares, please leave it below. And I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Bye.